one of the first things that happens in an M&A transaction, one of the items there, along with, for example, the financials, the org chart of the business, the articles of incorporation, there's the lease, there's that agreement. And that plays a huge part. Also, the building, if that's part of it. Now, depending on the size of the company, a lot of smaller companies, mom and pop businesses, they might own the real estate with the company in one entity. Others might separate the two, real estate in one entity, the business in another. And that impacts things as well. Is that two transactions when you're selling? Who's helping to sell the business? Who's helping to sell the real estate? Are you holding on to the real estate for that rental income? What are you doing with that? But just going back to the data room, in the data room, there's also things like environmental reports. Well, if you own the building, there's been construction, maybe the permit in that. There's so much information that goes into it. And that building is such a key part. And maybe you don't own the building and you're leasing it. What does that agreement look like? Is that transferable? How much longer does that agreement have on it? Is it 5 years, 10 years? Is it assignable to the new buyer? What's that relationship going to look like? Is the owner going to interfere with the transaction? If the company that's acquiring you, maybe they're fully remote and yours is all in-house at that facility, what does that look like for the integration process and post-acquisition? Or maybe it's the opposite. Maybe your company is fully remote and the company that's acquiring you has a building, has a facility, and everyone's on site. And after the acquisition, they'll want your company, your team to go there. Is the building physically big enough for the new employees, for the new entity when everything's combined? So there's just so much to it.